Paramount TV giving you the West Ham versus Everton preview. Then we're going to talk about Newcastle's takeover deal, and then we might talk about the South American players not being available. This could include the West Ham match against Everton, because Yuri Mina is a South American player from Colombia. Everton, okay. To be honest with you, I like the fact that Everton's fans are like saying, "Oh, this is Benitez. Benitez is like a Liverpool legend. He's won the Champions League for Liverpool. He's done good for Newcastle. I think Benitez is Newcastle's biggest regret, because I think Benitez is better than Steve Bruce. Yes, Steve Bruce was been managing Newcastle for a long time, but you can't think about this the history wise. Who would I rather have Benitez as manager or Steve Bruce? I've got to pick Benitez. This is going to be a tough challenge because, first of all, because of this is Moyes' old ground. We've both been on form this season. We both picked up good points. We both beaten Manchester United at their ground. We drew against. We took something out of Old Trafford. We've beaten Manchester United. They drew against Manchester United in the Premier League. We've beat them in the Carabao Cup. We've been having a good form against Everton. I think Everton has just the thing is they've got a good attacking form. They've got a good attacking transfer window. They've been doing so many good things for the transfer window. Townsend and Gray, and plus Richarlison and DCL. You know, they've got a strong lineup. Let me just check Everton's lineup, because I know they've bought a lot of players like Townsend and Damari Gray. Can't find. Yeah, I don't know who I think they only just bought Damari Gray, and they've bought Townsend. Which is good. I mean, it's just good because I don't think Everton need that much to transfer. I think Everton's been doing good this season, so I just don't think now is a good time to sign players. So they got England number one. They've got good defense. I'm not a champion, not a European defense. European defense. I don't mean the defense is not European players. I mean, it's not a European Champions League or Europa League quality. They've only got players like and they bought Rondon. So yeah, I mean, I think they've just been really good, and so far this season, Everton has just risen to their level, our level. I mean, if you look at Everton's results this season, Everton's from August, they won against. So they won Southampton. They beat Southampton, drew against Leeds, beat Brighton 2-0, won against Norwich, lost 3-0 against Everton, beat Burnley, and then they drew against Man United. I just think it's just the same similarities that we have compared to Everton. I mean, our results so far has been 3 wins, 2 draws, 2 losses. So I wish we could have got something against Brentford, but we lost. Back to us. I think the problem is that Moyes wants to focus more on the attacking side. I think Moyes has that idea of mainly focusing on the attacking, because our defence has been poor. I mean, if you look at the Premier League table right now, the table, we can see we scored 11 goals. We scored 11 points. We've got 10 goals we scored. 14 goals we scored. 10 goals we conceded. It's not good. It's not good, and it's just the form keeps dropping. Our last 5, if you look at our last 5, 2 draws, 1 loss, 3 losses and 1 win. It's not good for our defence to concede 10 goals in 7 games. It's not good enough to prove why we're a European side. I mean, is it the fact that we should give up on Fabianski and Areola? Is it the fact that our CBs has been underperforming? Is Souček getting laggy? I think Souček should get rested. I mean, he played in Czech Republic. He's played in our European games. He's played in our Premier League games. He's a machine, but he can't have that leggy people's. You can't have that players who are too tired. I mean, Souček against Leeds, he costed that goal against Leeds for the Rafinha goal. I would put Alex Král, but the thing is Rice and Král a better partnership? Because we never tried Rice and Král. I think we tried Král and Noble. We tried Král and I mean, we haven't tried Král and Rice and Souček. We tried Rice and Souček. So, if you look at history-wise, H2H, Everton v Everton against West Ham. I think H2H. Fact tables. Head-to-head stats between West Ham and Everton. We've had 28 meetings between West Ham and Everton. We won 4. Everton has won 15. And, well, we've won 9, so hopefully we just have to keep the 4th win. That can't be right. Only 4 wins against Everton. That's sad. That is just sad, man. Like, that is sad. Yes, okay. West Ham has played Everton in the Premier League 33 times, except West Ham has won 6 times. Everton won 27 times. West Ham have won 3 of the past 6 Premier League matches against Everton at Goodison Park. After that, they were victorious in only 2 of the 19 previous games. West Ham can win consistent away games against the Toffees for the first time since 1930. Both Premier League fixtures were won by 1-0 by the away team. West Ham won 1-0 by Souček. Everton won 1-0 by Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Talking about Dominic Calvert-Lewin, talking about DCL, talking about Richarlison, talking about the Everton's attack. This is coming up from BBC Sport, which is good for us because Dominic Calvert-Lewin and Richarlison will miss the 6th and 5th respectively due to injury. That is a good news for us. That is a really, really, really good news for us because we don't have to worry about DCR, because DCR, every time DCR plays against West Ham, we have not control him, and same goes as Richarlison. So either way, it's a good win-win situation. Fredericks is out for West Ham, and Vladimir Kufal will be monitored after he missed the international fixture because of the injury that he picked up, or he was ill. So before we talk about the Newcastle versus the Newcastle takeover, let's do each lineup. The lineup again. Thanks to BBC Sport. BBC Sport has just done the new updated fixtures. The new updated Premier League, the predicted lineup, and how since I'm a fair person, I've done my Everton pre lineup. How I think Everton's in the lineup because they're home. I'm going for Pickford. Pickford has been Everton's best goalie for me. I think he's the best goalie in England right now. He's always number 1 for Southgate. He's never the number 1, the number 2. And he can help out. Next, I'm going for the 4-3-3 formation. So, the Holgate, DNA at the back, Keane and Godfrey at the CB. That's a good holdback for Everton, Digney and Holgate. Godfrey's been good and Keane's been good. Then I'm going to go for Decore. When I was watching Decore play against Man United, he was really good. He's a good CDM, he played well for Watford. And I think the core race will be an underrated CDM. I think he's a good defender, CDM, and attacking CDM defensive midfielder. Then I'm going to go for youngster Gomez and Davies. Davies, youngster, I do like him. He's good. He's got good talent. He's got good flair. I think Gomez again can push Townsend and Gray up. Then I'm going to go for the front three. I'm going to go for Solomon Rondon because DCL's out, so Everton's next best striker is Rondon. Townsend again, that's goal against Manchester United where he just weaved to the right of the away end on the Ronaldo celebration, and then him, Decore and Gray is a good partnership. Now, for the West Ham lineup, I'm gonna do this easy. So, Areola and Cole is an easy thing to do. A reason why I think Areola has, since he's played for us, he's not as conceded a goal. Playing against Manchester United and Zagreb, even though Rapid Vienna and Zagreb, Manchester United, even though Zagreb is not, and so Rapid Vienna and Zagreb is not good, it's still a good lineup to put him. And Fabianski, I think he's just making so many mistakes. I don't want to concede a goal, and plus, we haven't been at that form where you can just say, oh, we've defended well. If that's not true, we haven't defended well this season. It's just our attacking. I'm gonna go for. That's the thing, because Q-File might be out, would I want to risk it? I'm gonna go for Cresswell, Zuma, and you know what the thing is, because it's Crowell. I would put Crowell on, and people said Diop is a good option, but the thing is, Diop is not good at headering the balls, so I'm gonna stick it with Ogbonna. And then Ogbonna will go for. I'm gonna go for Matsawaki because the reason why, because Fredericks is out, Kufau's out, but the thing is, Matsawaki's got pace. And we all know that after seeing the match against Manchester United at Old Trafford, which is a really old place. Obviously, I'm going to go for Rice, but however, I'm going to go for Rice and Crowell. I would want to see Crowell play more because if Cech is leggy, then I can't risk him being on the front line against Everton. And you know what? This is Crowell's debut, so might as well go with Areola and Crowell. And then I'm gonna go for Bowen, Benrahma, Antonio, and Fornals. I think the front four won't change against Everton. Antonio is a good option, and the good news is that because Antonio didn't play for Jamaica in the international break, he decided, his commitment at West Ham is bigger than his commitments at Everton, which is a good thing. He knows that, because he's playing West Ham, Premier League, Carabao Cup, Europa League, FA Cup, international, travelling all the way to international level in Jamaica, it's gonna make him tired, and I do not want to see Antonio be fatigued as we don't have another striker to replace him. If I had to do my combined 11, I'm gonna stick. I would put the only place I would change is Ariola for Pickford. I would change Digne for Masuaku. Ogbonna for and Ogbonna for actually forget Kraft for Kraft for Suchek. I would replace Ariola for Pickford and Digne for Masuaku. Masuaku for Digne, and that way it's a good lineup. Plus, it's not a Premier League or Champions League or a cup winners team, but it is a good defence, and plus we've got Antonio up front. And the thing is, Antonio is better than Rondon. Now let's talk about the Newcastle takeover. The thing is about Newcastle takeover is like, I've heard that the 19 teams except Newcastle obviously wanted to be fair that we shouldn't let Newcastle have this takeover. You know, the thing is like, yes, Newcastle are the richest club in the Premier League. Yes, Newcastle has got that kingdom back when they can be kings again. Newcastle was in the Champions League. Remember in the 90s, I think they were in the Champions League, something like that. They had players like Shearer, Owen. They want to bring their legacy back. Now the thing is that I think Newcastle will be a good team. I think Newcastle will be the team where they can rise up with a new manager. They can rise up with managers like Lampard, Conte, Gerrard. But the thing is, it's like, would you want to put him in there, like, in that situation? Are Newcastle going to be greedy when they're going to say, oh, you know what, let's go out. Let's get Ronaldo, Messi, Mbappe, Haaland, Donnarumma, Sergio Ramos. Let's get the entire best player. Let's get Lewandowski. Let's get Kane. Let's get Son. I don't think Newcastle are going to be greedy and buy the best players. Buy the De Bruyne's, the Bruno Fernandes, the Ronaldos, the Messis, the Mbappes, the Haaland. I think if I was I think that Newcastle should put like the potential players, like players like Adeyemi from Salzburg, players like Fati from Barcelona, get the youngsters. I think if Newcastle build up to the youngsters, and like build them up into a really good players, build them up from youngsters to world class, then Newcastle can be successful. But the thing is like, again, I don't see Newcastle going from a Champions League team. Don't think they're going to get players like Salah or De Bruyne, Ronaldo, Messi, Haaland, Mbappe. You know, start from the low. Maybe get Emil Smith-Rowe from Arsenal. I think he would be a good player for Newcastle. I mean, Arsenal wouldn't like that. But the thing is like, I think youngsters can help Newcastle have a real good team. I know people are going to say, oh, Mbappe and Haaland are youngsters. They're not like over their 30s and 40s. But the thing is like, I think Newcastle should just rebuild a squad. rebuild the youngsters. Not like, oh, we get the best players in the world. Just get players who they think they can reach their potential. Even use Joe Willock or use Alison Saint-Maximin, it would help their team a lot. The problem with Newcastle right now is their defence. The three in the back, the Shaw, the Manquinhos, their defence is not good. When we went to St. James's Park, we absolutely obliterated Newcastle 4 goals from a 2-1 down, and that's the thing. Newcastle just need to, during the January transfer window, get a new striker because Wilson's injured. Definitely get a new striker, buy new CBs, buy new left back and right back, then fix Newcastle to the level they should be at. Because at the moment, Newcastle has not won a match this season. However, Newcastle just need to get that push. Just push them and they can finish the race. Push them all the way to the front and they can win the race. They won't win the Premier League or Champions League. But it's just they just need the right push from the right manager, because remember, Rangers wasn't even a good team. Now they had the unbeaten streak last season, which made them have that gold, man. Thanks guys for watching this video. Hit the subscribe button if you're new. Plan Tottenham match on Sunday. Next week will be Tottenham versus West Ham. Same time I'll be doing the West Ham versus Tottenham. West Ham versus Everton review after the match. Well, actually, after the Tottenham Newcastle match. I want to see Tottenham getting embarrassed again and again and again and again. It is funny to see Tottenham getting embarrassed. So plan Sunday, Everton at Goodison Park review. Wednesday, Genk preview. Thursday, Genk review. Saturday, Tottenham preview on biggest London derby so far. And then Sunday, after the Manchester United versus Liverpool, whatever you call it, the Mancunian, the Manchester, the Man Liverpool, whatever the Man United Liverpool derby call is, the game is. After that derby, then I'll be doing the Manchester United, the West Ham versus Tottenham review. So 4 things: Everton versus West Ham review, Genk versus West Ham preview, West Ham versus Genk review, Tottenham preview, and Tottenham review. Hopefully we get the 3 points out of those 3 games, because it's interesting to go out there and get the 3 points done. Becoming the pariahs or the bottom of the table, because you've got teams like Tottenham, Newcastle catching up. You've got Arsenal, Palace on Monday catching up, and we don't want them to catch up with us. We want them to sink low and we raise up to get what we want. It's like the food chain over and over again. 2 things to say after this preview. Peace, I'm out. Come on, you Lions.